Hi everyone, so I'm going to flip through the first half of the year of my project life. So obviously this is 2024 and I did it in this mint album. I spoke before about wanting the pink one and it still plays on my mind, but I'm sticking with it I think. But I'm just trying to figure out which colour I want for 2025. I don't know whether to go in like colour order or just order which one I want. Probably this pink one that I keep thinking about, but I don't know yet. I might go through the colour order, like get a bit of a darker blue one for next year or something like that. So we'll see. But 2024, it's been a real busy year and this album is super thick already. So I'm not 100% sure if it's going to really stick, you know, together with the rest of the year. We are on currently week 33, I think 34, and this feels super chunky. Like this feels like it's full already, so I'll have to see. I obviously don't want to break anything. I don't want it to come apart or anything, so I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. It is a bit more chunky because there's a lot of pockets in the back of it, so it feels maybe a bit chunky because of that, but we'll see. It's just because I've got lots of inserts and stuff that have happened this year, so we'll see how it goes. But this will be my title page. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. My 2022 and my 2023 albums are all bare because I just don't know what to do. I don't know whether to print just the numbers. I don't know whether to print some information about us. I don't know whether to just put some photos in. I really don't know what I'm doing with them. So I'm yet to decide, and then I want them all to match and then I'll go from then basically. So I will decide some point, but it will have some nice pattern paper at some point on there. So week one, so I started using my Ellie Studio stamps for this year, and I really like how consistent it is and how easy it is compared to using alphas. So I will continue to do that. I think I might obviously buy some different stamps, but I do like using the stamps for the weeks. So this was a Simple Stories collection. This was, I think, one of the Kelly Bangs collections, and it was really lovely because it was all about like sort of crafting and colour. And this year was the year we got married, so it was all about sort of organising, getting things together, and this collection just came with it. So my new diary, I like to include a diary in all of my first weeks of the year because I like to buy a new diary for the first part of the year. I wanted to include something that says that obviously it was us getting married. We started this year with a rental car. That's not our car, because we got crashed into, so that was fun. That seems so long ago now though. We tried some wedding cake tasting. I did some shopping and we just sort of chilled out at home. The weather was actually quite nice for January, so yeah, I just really love this collection. It's a really nice and colourful collection to start the year off. Week two was a Carter Bella collection and it was very cold. I did start going out for walks and running, not necessarily for exercise obviously, but for my mental health, to get out the house and just a bit of, you know, just getting out in fresh air and things. So I started doing that, and I still do that. I still go for walks and bits and pieces, especially nice now that the weather's nice. But other than that, we were getting a bit cozy and just playing games. Got given some gifts. This year's been really testing for me, mental health wise. I've been very up and down throughout the whole year, so I was actually quite overwhelmed the start of this year because obviously we were getting married this year, so suddenly it was like it's coming sort of thing, and I was getting a bit nervous about it. So I took a few days just to sort of relax and chill, and that's sort of what I wanted and needed. But yeah, we were just being cozy at home really. Week three, we were actually going on holiday this week. Our first holiday of the year. It was actually my birthday week as well. We got out of the house. Joe wasn't very well this week. He got a bit of a cold, but we still went out. But this was just the weather. It was like -4, real feel -7, so it was so cold. I went for some food with some people. This was a Vicky Boutin's collection actually. I chose this one because it's quite outdoorsy, but also themed around travelling. So we did actually go to Monte Carlo in particular, because I don't know if I've said this, we were trying to make Japan our 50th country, so that meant we had to go to 3 new countries before we got to Japan. So we were trying to think what we could do, so we actually went across to Monaco, and it was so lovely. Like the weather was absolutely perfect. It was cold, in the shade, but in the sun it was warm, and it was just so lovely for January. So I'm so glad we went. It was a bit of a spontaneous sort of trip really, but yeah, we loved it. So this was just a postcard and some bits of us in Monaco. So yeah, it was so lovely. We had hot chocolates outside. We went to the casino. Obviously a full travel album will be coming at some point, but yeah, there's just little bits and pieces from Vicky Boutin's collection that I thought went really nice with that. Week 4, we were still in Monaco on the Sunday and Monday, so this is just some more pictures of that. We walked like the Formula 1 track. We had a nice dinner for my birthday, because it was actually my birthday on the 21st, on the Sunday. So we went to the aquarium as well, which was lovely. And then we just had a real sort of cozy, I don't know, couple of days really. We did some face masks, went for pie night. Joe picked his wedding suit. He didn't buy it, he just picked which one he wanted. I was doing some travel scrapbooking, so this was when I was on my Vancouver album. So I've actually got through quite a few albums this year, which I'm quite proud of. But this was an Echo Park collection. It's not my favourite. It's a lot of words. But obviously I wanted to use it up, and a few little things on here matched, obviously, because it was my birthday. Joe wasn't 100% well. So yeah, it was just a few things just matched quite nicely on that week. Week 5 again was a bit of an up and down week. So again, just sort of coziness really. Went for some walks. The sun was really lovely. My mum decided she was going to buy my dad a kitten for his 70th birthday, so this was a little kitten that they were going to buy. I bought Joe some flowers and some chocolates and things just for putting up for me really, because I've been really up and down. I was sort of boring myself a little bit with it, because I was like, one minute I was fine, one minute I wasn't, and I just didn't know what I needed or wanted or anything. So he did very well to put up with me in these couple of weeks. We did book our business class flights to Japan, which was a very fun thing to do. So I'm very excited about that. So that was a major up of the week. I was working a lot. I did 16 days in a row here. That probably didn't help my mental health. But it's, you know, it was winter and I needed the money and stuff for the wedding and the honeymoon and things. So I did it. But I did actually start going through counselling again. I get it through work, and it just really helped me just to talk to someone that doesn't know my situation or doesn't know me as a person. And it's just nice to speak openly and stuff. And yeah, it's just learning about what's in my control and what's out of it. I was picking some outfits for my upcoming hen do, and then we were looking after this little cat that we call Homeless Steve, who comes in every so often. The weather was quite bad, so I didn't want him outside in the rain. Week 6 was, I say Valentine's week, it's not really Valentine's week, but we did go out for a few sort of nice meals. So we went out for a really nice meal. I got given this voucher from my friends for my birthday for this really nice steak restaurant called Cut and Craft. So we went there and we just sort of celebrated some life achievements recently. I went for pizza with the girls. Tuesday I got up so early and I got my Adele tickets, and I was so excited, but I gave myself a migraine with how stressed I was to make sure I got those tickets. This was, I don't know if I keep forgetting, that was a Simple Stories collection, just the home one. And then this is a Simple Stories one. This is the first of the Hello Today collection from Simple Stories that I wanted to use up for this year. So this was the first one because I'd already used January at another point. I think I used January for my first ever week in my first ever Project Life in 2022. So I wanted to use up the rest of the months. So I used up February for this one. This was just another little insert. I used a Simple Stories collection just when my mum gave my dad their little kitten, and she is so cute, little bean. So just cute little pictures of her, and then some more pictures. So we did actually have a bit of snow. I had to go pick up some bits from my bridal shop as I headed down south to see my family. We actually drove back up to Kent to see my granddad, and then the sky was so lovely down here. So yeah, it's a nice week. It's quite Valentine's-y, but I normally use a Valentine's collection for actual Valentine's week, so I thought I'd use this one for the week before. So then I did use an Echo Park collection for this one. So quite quite a lot of things happened this week actually. So I was a very nice fiance and picked up Joe at 3 o'clock in the morning because he went to go watch the Super Bowl. And so I went to go pick him up from there where he was with his friends. We had some cozy nights in with the blanket. Moose was obsessed with the heated blanket that we bought. Actually, no, sorry, Joe bought me that for my birthday. I learned how to make American fluffy pancakes, which was good. I enjoyed that. And I put the recipe in here just in case I wanted to make them again. And then I bought Joe this donut as well for Valentine's Day. But yeah, we had a real chilled sort of week. Obviously for Valentine's Day I wanted some cards, and I love these ones because it says I can't wait to marry you, and then happy last Valentine's as my fiance. So I thought they were really cute, and it's an excuse to obviously to get those. And then next year we my first one to have as a wife, so that'll be fun. Some more pictures of just the cats. As I said, we really didn't do that much this week. Our neighbour, she was so lovely. She passed away this week. She was in her 90s, but she was so lovely. And she's been here as long as we've been here. So, well, she's been here for many, many, many years. But she was our first sort of person that we spoke to, and she was really lovely. And we did actually go round to Joe's family's for a Chinese, and she's got a really cute dog that we were playing with. Then this week, this is a Pink Fresh Studio week, I think. And so just lots of little bits. There's a load of little bits to this collection. So Joe made a nice Sunday dinner on the Sunday, obviously, and that was really, really lovely. I went round to my friends and we went for massage and things. This is a cute little rabbit that I always take a picture with whenever I see him. And then, yeah, we went for some massages, and I got given a little like recommendation stuff of what I should use, so I put that in. But yeah, the massage was really nice. It was a massage and a facial, and it was one of the best facials I've ever had. So this is just saying I didn't have many days off in March. I'm so busy, and this was like the start of the busyness. So this is us sorting ourselves out for dog sitting. We don't have a dog. Cat sitting whilst we're away in for the wedding. So us sorting that out, and I got back into reading, and then I finally ordered my Hindu clothes. Hindu clothes. Week 9. This was a Simple Stories vintage collection. So we're heading into March now. We finally got a credit card, not for the actual credit card perks as such. We ordered it for the Avios points to see if we can get any sort of discounts on flights and upgrades and stuff like that. So we thought, well, if we never try, you never know. We went for a curry with our friends, and we went for a drink afterwards whilst we were waiting for our train, and we sent them some pictures. They sent us a picture of them snuggled in bed, their son and their dog, and we sent them a picture of us waiting in a shelter at the train station with our leftover food. So yeah. And then I was heading down to see my family, so just a picture of the train station as I was waiting for my train. I was having snuggles with the new baby, a few pictures of Bean, just out shopping with my mum. And then I did actually have a meeting with the florist for the wedding, so I went to go see her as well. But yeah, I really like this week. I love all the little bits and pieces, and I like the colours of this week. Week 10 was one of the busiest weeks of my life. So we started off, I was already down with my family, and then Joe came down, I think on the Sunday after a football match with his friends. He came down, and we then went for a menu tasting at the venue for our wedding. And yeah, he came down on the Saturday evening after a long day. We then went for menu tasting on the Sunday, and then we just had a nice walk around. He then went home on the Monday whilst I was travelling up to a different part near London to get my hair and makeup trials done. And I decided to use oh gosh, I won't be able to remember his name now. It's an American Crafts collection, and obviously it's the Spanish one. I can't think what it's called, but it's a really lovely collection, and it just matched it really nicely because we were going to Spain the second half of the week. So yeah, it just matched really nicely. So yeah, Monday I went up for my hair trial, and then Tuesday I went up for my makeup trial, and I stayed overnight halfway just in a travel lodge, which was fun. And then I travelled home on the Tuesday, and Wednesday we were travelling to Alicante So we flew to Spain just for a couple of nights. It was really, really lovely. Again, the weather was so nice, blue skies and nice and warm and things. We've had some really lucky weather holidays this year. You know, normally in the winter, weather's not great, but we've actually had some really nice city breaks with really good weather. So yeah, we had like churros and hot chocolate on the seafront, had some paella and stuff like that. So again, another full travel album will be coming for this trip when I get around to doing that. But yeah, it was a really lovely couple of days in Alicante. Week 11, so then I came back on the Saturday, and did we come back on Saturday? I believe we did. And then we had a couple of days at home. It was Mother's Day. This is a Simple Stories collection. It's the Celebrate You collection or something like that. And it's a really nice collection to what we did. So obviously I said it was Mother's Day. I sent Mum a nice text and she sent me a lovely one back. So I thought I'd print that off. We had Bilbo for a few days, which is always nice. Always love looking after him. We went round, as I said, for a Mother's Day meal with Joe's family. And then I went away for my friend's 30th birthday. So we hired this cottage here, which was really, really lovely. This is all just pictures of the cottage. And as I said, it was her 30th, so we arranged like a cake and like sort of buffet and yeah, balloons and all sorts. So it was really, really fun. And I loved using this collection. So this was like an additional insert again, because it was so many photos. I could have done an album, but I just, because it wasn't my, this sounds very selfish, it wasn't my 30th, it wasn't my event, it just felt a bit weird to do a full album on it. But I wanted to put all the pictures in, so that's why I printed off so many and obviously did an extra insert. So yeah, then we had the spa the next day. So we had like a little itinerary. So this is all us in the dressing gowns, and the little the massages were all in these little huts, like little sheds, and they were so cute. So yeah, some more pictures and some more pictures of us celebrating. And then we did actually have a works night out in York on the Saturday, which was fun. Or was it Friday? Yeah, Saturday. So that was fun. So yeah, real busy couple of weeks there. Then week 12, this was the second time I used the Hello Today from Simple Stories. We had the, God, I think what I was going to say. Joe had a Guinness, I think in AD, oh, because it's St. Patrick's Day. That's what it was. I couldn't think why we had Guinness. Yeah, so Joe had a Guinness because his family are Irish. Again, this week was a bit of up-down week. Again, with my family, there's a lot of things going on. But it was my dad's birthday, which was nice. His birthday's on the 18th. It's a day after St. Patrick's Day. I had my eyebrows and my eyelashes done for my hen do, which was really fun. Never had them done before. And we went for some meals and things, and Joe bought me some flowers, which was really nice, because he knows that I've, you know, not been feeling great. So yeah, he was really lovely to do that. Then we finally went to Peter Kay. So we booked this in 2022. So we finally got to go. So these are just pictures of all of us that went. We had pizza beforehand, and this was just one of the posters. And then I got my nails done for my hen do as well. Week 13 was like an Easter, it was Easter, but we didn't do anything for Easter because I actually had my hen do on Easter weekend. So it wasn't very Easter festive sort of time. But I did make little cakes, which were cute, little Malteser, an egg, a little mini egg, crispy cakes, they were really nice actually. Problem, I don't like to bake too often because obviously I end up eating them all, so I don't like to bake too much. But I do enjoy baking. We had to go give notice for our weddings. This was just the office that we had to go sit in. Joe got measured for his wedding shoes, and then we had some really nice food after that. I don't know if I'm still talking about collections here. I probably am. Yeah, I am. This was Echo Park, and I think I only had a few bits and pieces left of this collection, so I don't think I had any stickers left. I just had cut apart, so I tried to use as much as I possibly could up. So yeah, and then I just used some Easter themed stickers that I had and some washi tape. This was Joe's grandma's house. She passed away in August 23, and it's sort of finally going up for sale as such. So this was one of the last time Joe was going to be there. We went round to have a little ball party for Bilbo, which was lovely. And then I got ready for my hen do. So this is me before my hen do, and this is me afterwards. So a bit of a difference, but yeah, I had a really good time. Again, an album will be coming for my hen do because I have so many photos. So yeah, I will be doing a full album because that was a big part of my life and I wanted it all in one album. So then week 14, I was coming home from my hen do. Again, I used Easter collections because it was Easter weekend. So I like to make use of my collection. So this was Simple Stories. Again, didn't have much of this collection at all. I think I used up all of it, to be honest, on this week. So this was us on the Sunday. We did like a barbecue boat on the Sunday. We were quite hungover, but it was really good fun. Joe actually packed me my favourite sweets for my hen do, which was lovely. And then this is me coming home. I was really tired. We hadn't eaten much and I just really fancied a hot chocolate. So I got myself a hot chocolate whilst I was waiting for the train. And then these are the cats. They're just so cute. They were like holding hands. So I love that. And then a bit of a chilled weekend, end of the week really. Joe's back into Pokemon. So he was sorting out his cards and he gave me an Eevee card, which is my favourite Pokemon. Just some cute pictures of me chilling out in the spare bedroom because I have to sleep downstairs when Joe's on really early because he gets up about 3:30 in the morning and I don't want to wake him up when I go up to bed because he goes to bed sometimes at like 7 o'clock. So I sleep downstairs. Joe's dad got me some really lovely pyjamas for Christmas from the White Company, which was really lovely. And we cut our grass for the first time because it's growing again because it's spring. So that was quite a fun thing. And I got to use up the little rake and the carrots and stuff like that. So yeah, bit of a chilled sort of week there. Week 15 was April. So again, I went out for some food with my friends. We started watching Race Across the World, which we love, and they were going through Japan. So we were super excited. This was a spring collection from Simple Stories again that I used. And it's again, really lovely collection. We went for some walks and I just printed out this quote that I found because it literally just sums up British weather. 1 minute it's lovely, then it's not. And then it was actually Joe's sister's hen do on the 13th. So it was all like Mamma Mia themed and it was so really good. It was so good. So yeah, got a load of pictures for this. So I just included them in this one. That's another insert, you know, into this album. So yeah, some more pictures of all of us. And then Joe came to pick me up and he got dragged up onto the dance floor. Then the end of the week, we actually, was the end of the week? We actually we had a really busy weekend. Yes, the hen do was actually on the Saturday. But the Friday we actually went to the National Coal Mining Museum, which was free. And I've always been meaning to go since I moved up here. I've been meaning to go. So it was quite interesting to actually go. Got the leaflet there. We had sort of chilled morning. This was us with our helmets. We went on like an underground tour, which was fun. And then some details about the hen do and me going to the hen do. So I loved using all my spring collections. Week 16, just as busy. So on the Sunday, we actually went to a farm to go see the little babies. Look how cute these little piggies are. And then we went to go see our friends for this really lovely meal at Prashad, which is like Michelin star Indian. And it's so nice. It's completely different to anything we've ever had before, but it's really lovely. This is the April's Simple Stories Hello Today collection. And then the Monday we actually went down to London because we'd arranged to go down to London the Monday, Tuesday because we wanted to do some bits and pieces. So on the Monday we actually went to Spitalfields, had a wander around, and then we went to a really nice meal on Fleet Street. And then the main reason why we wanted to go down was because Joe wanted to go to the Churchill War Rooms. So we did that on the Tuesday. The Wednesday I was having holiday sort of withdrawal symptoms, so I decided to book a Disney cruise for next August, which I'm so excited about. It fell on our long weekend. We didn't have to take any time off, you know, and it just seemed too good to be true, really. So I was like, right, I'm booking it. It took me a while. I've been thinking about it for a good month before I decided to do it, but I'm so excited for it. And then we were getting ready to go on holiday, so we were flying to Tunisia, so I just got a picture of me in the lift in the hotel and in our suitcase being packed. So then week 17 was our sort of final holiday before September because we weren't going away together. We both got separate trips but not together. So this was our final holiday before the wedding and after. But we flew to Tunisia. It was really lovely. We just booked a package. It was like a week all inclusive. We really didn't do that much. We did one excursion just to go and see some local sites and things, but other than that we just chilled around the pool. This was an Echo Park collection. I really like it. I love the colours, and the mountains obviously sort of remind me of Tunisia. But yeah, the cards worked really nice for it. Just a postcard from Tunisia, and then some other bits and pieces. So us sort of sunbathing, reading our books, and then we did have a wander around to the beach and the surrounding areas, and that's just our hotel there. So yeah, again, full travel album will be coming. Week 18, again a bit of an up and down week for me. We arrived back at Manchester on the Sunday. I still need to write a little bit here. I'm not too sure what I'm going to write actually, but I did order some Skims, you know, Kim Kardashian's brand, because of the weddings we're going to. I thought I could do with maybe something, so I bought this, and honestly it's the smallest thing I've ever seen in my life, but I did get it on, and it is really, really good. I do recommend it, but it's a workout getting it on. And then I really didn't do too much. We just had some chill days with the animals. We had Bilbo again. As I said, I wasn't feeling great this week because of some bits with the family. I was trying to be positive and things. Joe and I went for a drink. We had a takeaway, and then we actually took Bilbo to go and vote. And then I headed down to see my family. So there's a picture of me watching my iPad whilst I was travelling down. I had a dress appointment, so I had to go down, and then this is Bean. She's growing up. So that is a Vicky Boutins collection as well, actually, this one. I just thought it worked quite nicely because it was quite moody and quite sort of simple, but I like the focus on the good and, you know, positive affirmations. Week 19 was a very spring week, and I like this collection. So yeah, this was week 19. I went shopping with my mum, and then we went to the venue because we were doing a decor meeting, so I just went through what I wanted on the decor, and then we actually stopped off at this place to go get Joe's mum a gift, which was lovely. And then I took myself out for a day trip on the Tuesday because I had nothing really to do. My parents were at work and things, so I took myself off to Hastings and just had a ice cream by the beach and stuff like that, just because I had nothing else to do, so I thought I'd make the most of it. And then I went to go sit in the park and I read my book for a bit. And then on Wednesday I did actually have my dress fitting, my first dress fitting, so that's my bridal shop there. I absolutely loved it. Every time I tried it on, I loved it, so I was so happy. And then we got back home. We had I got back home. I had a barbecue. Joe cooking the barbecue. I was eating outside because the weather was nice. And then at the weekend, we actually went to our friend's house for a Eurovision party. So that was fun, and I get to see our rabbit again. So yeah, busy week, but I really loved the collection for this one. It's the Echo Park one. I think it's like New Day, maybe. Week 20, I had a few days to myself here, which was really lovely. So this is just a picture of Joe making his breakfast and Moose begging for food and little Mango sitting there. I did some more wedding bits, so I was painting the names for the tables, which was fun. And then I took myself out for a little like me day. So I went to go watch Pretty Woman in Leeds, which was really good. It was like the 2:30 showing, so it was in the middle of the day. And I went for a facial as well, which was really nice. So this is like the aftercare leaflet that they give you, which is fun. And then this was the leaflet from that one. I actually saw 2 musicals in 1 week, so actually day after each other. So I went to go see this on Wednesday by myself, and then on the Thursday me and Joe went to Bradford to go watch Wicked, which was really, really good. So we'd never seen it before, and we wanted to see it before the film came out, so we went to go watch that. So there's a picture of the theatre and me and Joe at the theatre, and also we were sort of lit up outside. And then Joe finally got a suit for his sister's wedding, and I bought some makeup because I wanted to try and get into it really, so I can do my own makeup for events and things and start getting used to it, because I don't wear that much makeup at all. That's the Simple Stories week, if you couldn't tell already. And then this is another Simple Stories week, but this is, I think it's the girly week, but I can't think of it. It's called, I can't think of any of the, obviously all these weeks are up on my channel with all the explanations of which collections they are and all that jazz. But yeah, yeah, it's another Simple Stories one. So I went to go see another musical. Went to go see the Dolly Parton one, which was really good. It was only small, but it was so good. So I went to go watch that. And then I went with my friends. It was my friend's birthday, so she wanted to do the Cube in Manchester. So we just got some pictures of us doing that in Manchester, which was really fun. And then I just had, you know, I was getting ready for Joe's sister's wedding here, so just having some chill time in my new pajamas. I got my eyelashes done, my eyebrows done. Again, doing some more scrapbooking. I was doing my Rocky's album, and I got my nails done, both manicure and pedicure. So yeah, very sort of girly week. Week 21. Week 22, I used another Simple Stories Valentine's week because it was all about the wedding. So I wanted it to be sort of like love. And so they got married on a Tuesday. So on the Sunday, we just sort of chilled out and got ready. I actually came downstairs to find homeless Steve in our living room. So it was a bit of a surprise. I was like, that's not Mango. So then on the Monday, we actually travelled up to the wedding. So this was us just in Saltburn. They had like a bit of a party the night before. So we went out for a few drinks and some food. This was us driving up, and this is where we stayed. And a really nice view over Saltburn beach as well. And then this is an insert of some wedding photos. They've since released their official photos, and there's some pictures in there that I want to include. So I might print off some more photos and put them in another insert. But these are the ones that I took on the day. So I had like the invite with all the details on, and obviously pictures of us all together, me and Joe and Joe's sister and her husband, and some pictures of the evening, just some pictures together. So yeah, really lovely. Our name cards and all that. So yeah, really loved it. It was so nice. That was our first wedding of the year. So we had a couple more, but that was a really good time. So then on the Wednesday, we had some breakfast, and we had Bilbo that night. So we're having some cuddles, and then we went for our curry club on the Thursday, and I was just playing with Mango. We bought a box, and she absolutely loved it. This was, as I said, yeah, Simple Stories, and then this wedding one was just some bits from my stash, so like wedding bits and pieces, and some sunflower paper that I had in my stash. And then on the Saturday of the same week, we had the second wedding. So this was Joe's cousin, so this is just pictures of us with all the family, which was really lovely. Again, just using bits of my stash, really, of the wedding bits and pieces I had. Some pictures of the bride and groom, which were really lovely. So that was really fun. We love weddings. Week 23, again, very spring-like. This is a Coco Vanilla Studio collection. So went for some nice walks. I love seeing this horse on our walk. And then I was trying to get up to scratch with my wedding prep album, because obviously the wedding was coming around, and I wanted to sort of be done with it after the wedding, but it did take me a little while after it just to get myself sorted. My friend was leaving our work, so we got a load of gifts and things, which was really nice, so I did that. And then we went for a sort of leave-in do, which was really good. So this is where we went in York, me on the train. Then we went over to Joe's mum's just for a walk and Chinese to go see their new apartment, and I was just having cuddles with Miss Mango. So yeah, really nice sort of week that week. That was June. Then week 24, again using the June Simple Stories Hello Today collection. It just went really nicely actually with this week. It was so cold this week for June. It was absolutely freezing. We decided to go to Bridlington and Bempton Cliffs because we had a day off together, and we were like, what can we do? And the puffins were out this time of year, so there is actually some little pictures of puffins, and they're so cute. And I will be doing like an insert in my UK album for this, because we took a load of photos and I loved the puffins, so I wanted to include that. So we'll be doing a bit of an album on that. We just had fish and chips by the sea and just walked along in Bridlington. This is Mango climbing up my curtains again, and she really hurt me this time. Like, she really tried. I've still got a scar. I don't know if you can see this. Like, I've still got a slight scar from it. because she just climbed up the curtains, and I hate it because she will rip them. So I stood on a stool and tried to get her down, but she really scratched me this time. So yeah, and I've still got a scar 3 months later. So yeah, I don't think that's going to go. So then the rest of this week we went to go see Burlesque in Manchester, which was really, really good. So this was just from the leaflet and us at the theatre. And then we had Bilbo for a couple of days before I went down to see my family for my second wedding dress fitting, which was fun. And I had a sort of final meeting for the wedding on the Friday as well, which was really good fun. So again, this is a picture of Bean and me drinking my hot chocolate on the way down, reading my book on the train. Week 25, again, very busy week. I was down at my parents' house sorting things out for the wedding, but it was Father's Day on the Sunday, so I got my dad a tie pin for the wedding. And then this is my mum and dad's really lovely garden that they have, and we had a barbecue before I headed up to go have another hair trial, because I was still lost as of what I wanted. So this was me waiting for the train. We actually went shopping with my mum and dad and things. We bought the cat this pineapple box because she loves boxes, and then I did actually have a frozen yogurt for lunch on the Monday. Then Joe's mum and himself came down on the Monday because Joe's mum wanted to see the venue before the wedding, so they came down on the Monday, and then we were going over on the Tuesday. So I actually drove my mum's car to the venue, which felt really strange. But yeah, these were a picture of our mums together in my mum and dad's garden, just having a look around. And I actually worked from my parents' house on the Wednesday because I had my dress fitting on that evening. And little Bean was obsessed with the screen, so that was fun. And then I got a picture of my little moose and this huge strawberry. This is a Rosie Studio collection. I had a load of these cards, and I knew I could use these up because I had so many pockets for this week. So yeah, this was a Rosie Studio one. It's very bright, it's very summery, so I thought it matched quite nicely. And then week 26, so this goes up until the 29th of June, we actually had good weather. So I was out in the sun, sort of doing a bit of sunbathing to get a bit of a tan for the wedding. I was doing some travel scrapbooking. That was just my little UK trips, and I was reading my book in the sun with Moose. This is an Echo Park collection, and I used my 2x2s as 6x4s, which was really good, because the 2x2s don't get as used as much as I'd like them to. Joe went for a walk with his dad, and then this was just about the train engineering works that we had, which very much inconvenienced me a lot of the time. And then I went for a leave and do with my colleague. So she was leaving the company, she was retiring, so we went to this pub and we had some drinks and stuff, which was really nice. And then I went to my friends for a takeaway, which was really good as well. So we just had some time to catch up, and I just enjoyed using all these little stickers. So yeah, that was the first half of the year, so that's up to week 26, and then obviously from then we're on week 33, so I need to do week 34. But yeah, busy part of the week, and obviously part of the year, and will be the wedding and all sorts. So yeah, lots to come. But yeah, hopefully I can survive this album without having to do another one. I'm really going to try and fit it in as much as I can, because I don't like having too many albums. So we will see. But I hope you enjoyed just looking through the first part of the year, and I will be back shortly. Bye.